I think I just beat him to the punch. I traded 5 first-round picks and Larry Hughes for that second overall pick, and Nazir Muhammad.
But Alexis, I will say the one great thing, the only time in my entire life I have rooted for the Boston Celtics is they had the #1 pick to draft arguably the greatest player in NBA history, LeBron James. They can't screw this up, right? Oh, they did. Blake, talk about it.
Hey, I was ready to go with Wade or Carmelo Anthony, but the Celtics did me a service. They drafted Chris Bosh, and the GOAT fell into my lap. LeBron James gets to Miami way before he needs to make any kind of decision.
And with the third pick?
Okay, well, since I started this whole trade saga, I really had to nail my third pick here. I had Dwayne Wade and Carmelo Anthony on the board, but since I already have Tracy McGrady at the 2 guard.
Up next, the Nets taking on the Heat. For the Nets, they want to start this season with a bang on their home floor, showing the home fans what to expect this year. Heat, Nets, coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Perry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyler Hero was the 2022 Sixth Man of the Year. He says he patterns his game after another 6'5" guard out of Kentucky who was taken with the 13th pick. Hero said, "All I watch is Devin Booker, just picking things out of his game and trying to work on it. I think I'm capable of doing what he does if I continue to improve." Big goals, Kevin. Big goals.
Big goals are good, though, especially for a kid like Hero who can go as high and as far as he wants to. Good stuff. Good model. David, thanks. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Tiny. Skinny is out there with Che. And it's Goose. And it's Drew in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nets, we've got Easy Breezy. Trez out there with Shake and Bake. And there's Big Red. And it's the bodyguard in at the small forward. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Yeah, well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Here is Skinny. Che outside. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Drew. Prez with the rebound. Here's Easy Breezy. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Goose. Here's Tiny. And that's going to be a travel.
Basketball.
So for the Heat, their last game, a loss to New York. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Prez. No good on that one. Now the Heat with it. Last time they met was in Miami.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Big Red. It's hauled in by the Heat. And a wide open look for Shea. They get it again. The shot by Tiny, no good. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Easy breezy, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Skinny can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Prez. And And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 times.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Dinwiddie's checked in for Big Red. The Dude, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Skinny. Both free throws good from Prez.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Dinwiddie against Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Dinwiddie outside. There's the pass to Easy Breezy. Back to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from 11. Here's Shake and Bake, and it's blocked. From about 19 feet. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. With that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's the bodyguard. Claxton, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get it.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out front. They lead by 4. And will return shortly.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and I can recall.
We've got Big Red. Johnson is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Skinny. Here's the Dude, covered by Johnson. Takes it from 10. Hero, no good. Brooklyn trailing. And Thomas has it in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
Tiny, he's checked in for Miami.
Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
substitution here for Brooklyn. Franz is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Shake and Bake comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here is Skinny down low. Here's the dude. Here's Skinny. Tries again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
The Heat shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Big Red.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Heat.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Skinny. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Big Red. Pass to Prez. Misses from short range. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Hero. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Big Red passes to Easy Breezy. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Easy Breezy. It's hauled in by the Heat. The dude's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Prez. The bodyguard comes in for Mikal Bridges. Thomas checked in for Big Red. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Easy Breezy. James checked in for Miami. Now here's Thomas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he sinks the second. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Tiny. Fades. Offensive rebound. Goose. No good with the layup. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami.
And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And they flat out dominated that second quarter.
And that'll...
Turn it up, Nets fans.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nets trail by 11. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Shea is out there with Skinny, and it's Goose. Then it's Tiny, and it's the dude in at the center walking down the middle.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Goose, the pass to Tiny. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Tiny's got 5.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Easy breezy, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Skinny gets the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. The bodyguard passes to Big Red. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Shea left side to the left side wing. Here's the dude. Shake and Bake grabs the miss. Shake and Bake's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the bodyguard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out left to the wing. Here's Big Red. Tries it from 19. Tiny grabs the board. Now the pass to Goose. Heat moving the ball around. Shea's shot is off. Nets trail by 13. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Prez. Johnson comes in for Shake and Bake. Thomas checked in for Big Red. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Easy Breezy. And Miami with a change here too. Heroes checked in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Kicks it out to Che. 3-pointer. That one, no good. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 14. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Cameron Johnson. He's out there with the bodyguard, and it's easy breezy in at point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Looking to get it going. Buries the jump shot.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Hero. Beyond the arc. And Shea with the basket on the assist from Hero. And the Heat lead by 17.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Here's the bodyguard. Miami grabs the miss. The dude's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out to the wing. To the inside. Jay. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 19. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets. Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets. Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn making some changes. Perez is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Shake and Bake comes in for Johnson. And Big Red subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Miami also making a switch. Goose is checked in for Hero. Perez with the bucket.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Shea outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Goose. And he dunks it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
That's breathing a huge sigh of relief, guys. They're on their way to a win here, avoiding losing all 4 games of the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Goose.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And a new group in for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Prez. Harris comes in for Shake and Bake. Thomas checked in for Big Red. And Curry subbed in for Easy Breezy. And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for the Dude. Dimes comes in for Tiny. Butler, he's checked in for Goose. And Hero subbed in for Skinny. Passes it to Butler. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Che. Shot from 12. The shot's good. And the Heat lead by 17.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Harris inside the line. It's Che with a rebound. Butler deciding where to go with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole...
I'm doing alright, my cousin.